but there are no results online. She tells Brian about Sebastian's unethical procedures and he agrees to help by using his reporter resources. The next day Patrick tells Kathy he isn't hiding, he's actually watching Kathy to learn more about her and protect her. Moments later, Sebastian scolds Kathy for spreading bad rumors about him since Brian has been calling him with invasive questions. A few days later, Kathy is chatting with Patrick when Fraser turns on the lighthouse, causing Patrick's connection to shut down for a few seconds. When he's back, he insists he doesn't need help and opens the door for Kathy to leave. Meanwhile, Sebastian gets a voicemail from the director telling him the board has called for an emergency meeting because of the bad rumors, so Sebastian needs to bring results immediately or the clinic will be shut down. At the same time, Brian is driving outside town and tries to call Kathy. Suddenly his phone starts heating up and he drops it, only for the device to melt the passenger seat. Then the car starts going faster on its own and Brian can't take control of it. After the car goes through a fence, it stops at the edge of a cliff, so Brian tries to get his seatbelt off to leave. However, the seatbelt keeps jolting him, and then it tightens up around his body to keep him in place. Brian screams as the car moves again and falls off the cliff. The next day Kathy snaps when she sees Sebastian electrocuting Patrick again and unplugs the shock machine, so Sebastian orders her to leave using rude words. Then he tells Patrick he's getting closer to his goal and he'll make him regret hiding. Eventually, Sebastian's experiment causes Patrick to flatline, so Paula rushes in to do CPR while Kathy gives him an adrenaline shot. Patrick is revived, however Cassidy kicks both nurses out of the room. Then Cassidy tells her father that Sebastian was sent to punish them, but Sebastian says he's actually their legacy and refuses to stop. Meanwhile, Kathy finds Fraser coughing and having trouble breathing. She tries to open his mouth but he keeps biting her, so she uses a stick instead. Fraser calms down and looks at the radio, which changes channels on its own and stops at a broadcast announcing Brian's death. Furious, Kathy runs to accuse Sebastian of killing Brian, so Sebastian fires her. Kathy runs out and gets in her car, where she's startled to see Fraser on the mirror. He tells her that if she leaves it'll